just gonna give it just a few minutes so people can tune in before I begin. So while we wait for people to show up, I'm gonna go ahead and sip on some tea. I can at least go over a couple things. I had an old original Xbox One that I had from launch, or not like launch, was like maybe a month or so afterward that I picked up, and then later on I ended up picking up an Xbox One S for myself, and then I picked one up for the living room like around Christmas time. So the living room had its own Xbox One S to watch 4K movies and play games on and all that mess. And then heard about the Xbox One X, and it's like, man, this is it's crazy. So I had originally planned to get the One X anyways, and so I had already put money down in reserve and had it put money down over time, so it's not like a impulse purchase or anything like that. And I had the original PS4 that I bought after Evo 2 years ago, I believe. So if you don't know what Evo is it's a championship series for fighting games that's held once a year in Vegas, and it's the largest video game fighting game tournament in the world, held in Vegas every year. So after that Evo, I told myself, okay, I'm gonna get my PS4. So I had the original PS4. Later on, I ended up getting when Final Fantasy 15 dropped, I got the Final Fantasy 15 edition PS4. I got a PS4 for my son's birthday last year, and I ran across a limited edition Battlefront Star Wars PS4 that a friend had. That was a friend of a friend was trying to get rid of, trying to sell because they weren't using it, and just they needed money. And I got like a really good deal. I got like really cheap, really good deal for it. So I have that, still in the box and everything, because I'm a huge Star Wars fan and a collector. So I have like on this wall here, I have all mostly my Star Wars pops and the Lego figures, whatever. I have my Star Wars Monopoly, whatever. So it's just like a small Star Wars section. I have more. But yeah, so it was about time. They were just sitting in boxes, not being used. Have extra consoles. So I use those two to trade in. So right now it's Plan Me Virus. What's going on? It's going over a couple things before do the unboxing, until people show up. But yeah, games had a promotion code that kicked in yesterday. So if you trade in your PS4, you get $150 towards the Xbox One X. If you trade in your Xbox One, you get $100. Hey, Ultra Arcade, what's going on? You can trade in more than one console. Okay, so that's what I did. The only thing is that what I found out is you only get one of the two of the promotions. So the one that's worth the most, you can get that full amount, and the rest you get the standard trade-in credit. So your original Xbox One is only trades in for $70 store credit. I got more from PS4, so still good. Still money. And so I ended up getting over $200 store credit. Well, close to 200 store credit. I had money down already, and so it was good. So it was like again, I said before, it's not impulse buy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This can be archived anyways, and upload to YouTube. So this is the back here. GameStop. I got two cameras, so I have this camera here, and then I have the camera over here, something late here, the components, console, whatever, and then I do like the unboxing here. So this is it. Project Scorpio Edition. Okay, so let's see what this has here. It's a 1 terabyte hard drive, it's the 4K Ultra HD, HDR for high dynamic range gaming video, Xbox One, fully compatible with Xbox One. Okay, cool. Includes a console, includes a vertical stand, a Project Scorpio Edition wireless controller, 1 month of Game Pass subscription, high-speed HD cable, wireless networking capability, and a year warranty on the console, which is like manufacturer warranty, so you get basic stuff. And of course, the other side just says Xbox, nothing special there. And then you get all the the fine print, the whole, you're giving your life to Satan or Jesus, whatever, blah blah blah, we own you, etc., etc. And that's cool. Well, that's a serial number or whatever number on top, but let's go and look at this bad boy. So what do you know? It's a box within the box. Okay, so what is this? Game Pass, Xbox Live Gold. So I got this little cover. Down here. Inside. This looks up. This looks up. So let's do this first. So this is the left side. This is part of the controller and the cable. So this is the power cable. HDMI cable, and the limited edition controller. Yo, it's going on State of Trance. Ooh, this is pretty nice. Yeah, that little it looks black because I have the chroma key on the black screen, but it says Project Scorpio down there. Not that I be using a controller much. I mostly play fighters and use a fight stick. But this probably gets some use to other games like Halo and whatnot. So I'll set this down here next to my PS4 controller. This is probably, this is the stand. So you got this box that's on the back of the box that holds the vertical stand, which I probably won't be using, but
I guess we'll never really know.
the console itself. Okay, so this is it. This is about the same size as the Xbox One S. It's a bit heavier too. If I get a good workout doing some curls with this. Yeah, I'm one of those people. One of those people that likes taking their time with wrapping paper, so. Yeah, I'm one of those that kind of like a semi-hoarder. Like I hold on to the wrapping paper in the boxes and all that. Like I'm saving it or something. But this is it. So I don't know if you can see that, but it says hello from Seattle. Xbox One X. So yeah, I know that's your place, huh? Seattle. It's where the best grunge music comes from. So I'm gonna do a comparison with Xbox One S and Xbox One X. So this is my Xbox One S here. So you can see, as you can see, it's about the same size. Now, the noticeable difference, other than its weight, is that you have the CD disc right here, like in the center, but for the Xbox One S is underneath this lip here. Yeah, so that's what the disc goes. Then you have the USB port over here, and for the Xbox One S is over here. Oh yeah, it is heavier. So it uses all the same components as the original Xbox One S. Yeah, I was saying earlier, like this is nothing. This is kind of like it's a bit beefier. Like I was saying earlier, when I picked it up, I could probably do some curls with this. But you have, of course, power button. You have the sync button for the controller, and then the eject button. Then you have the IR sensor. Yeah, that's pretty much about it, you know. It's like I'm gonna fire this baby up soon, and we're gonna see what games. I know the first games I'm playing is Killer Instinct, so and that's it. That's the Xbox. Move this out of the way. Yeah, so that's the Xbox One X, and it's go to Xbox One S. Does the box have a handle like the one? No, let me show you the box. So this is the box. Some side, bottom, and top. So no handle. It's actually it's thinner and maybe a bit wider than the original Xbox One box, the green box. It's probably about the same size as the Xbox One S box as well, because I had them all. So I kept my Xbox One box just to keep it and whatever. I mean, it wasn't that heavy. They double bagged it. You know, they double bagged it. And I mean, it's nothing that you can't, you know, you'll be struggling to carry with or anything. So it's not like super heavy or anything. But you know. Unless you're one of those people that like to recycle or to get a paper bag and whatnot. Yeah, definitely have a great time carrying that thing. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so that's all. Well, HDMI is universal, so and the power cable. So all I really have to do is I just plug in the spot where I had my Xbox One S, like right there. So I just like plug it up, power up, and boot. Which I can probably stream the booting process too. Actually, I could probably do that now. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and power up. I have a different scene that I can switch over to the Xbox or switch to the game I'm streaming, which was I have it set for the Xbox. So it'll take a second. Power cable's plugged in. Do you have any of the 4K games for it? I have a couple games. I don't know. And there's a list of what's enhanced or not enhanced or whatnot. I do know KI is 4K. You know, it's enhanced 4K. So I know that's gonna work. But that is gonna have to download. Like I have two of the retail copy. I have the original retail and I have the definitive edition retail copy. So I'm not putting the batteries in the controller now.
Wow, here we are.
Getting excited. Okay, so let me switch over. I don't know if I have the TV on. So let me switch it to where I have that. Okay, so I haven't changed this overlay yet, so I don't even think I have the chat thing on here, but I can read the chat on here. Okay, oh, I do have it. Okay, cool. I have it there. Let's just move it down here. Okay, so I'm about to power this up. Powered up, and it should show a signal soon. Oh! There it is. There it is. Okay. Alright, we are in business. Xbox One. Let's do that. Okay, so right now it's 20p or 1080p. Because I haven't messed with any settings yet, so.
That made me cry.
Yeah, but everything makes you cry.
Everything you make makes me cry.
So, okay, anytime now,
So
anytime.
are you seeing anybody?
A boot animation made for home theater system. Yeah, yeah, you saw that too. The Star Wars sounded like space thing. So it's thinking. I don't know if it's thinking it's like it's the first boot. This is the first boot, so. Yo, so while you're here, oh, there it is. I got that. Okay, cool. I got that. Yo, be sure to tweet this out, share it, tell people. Okay, so it wants me to hit this button here. Okay, so guess you want to hit the A button. Okay, what language? Let's stick with English, right? Stick with English. Slovakia? Okay. Let's go with the US. Already did more. Already did. You're connected. Next, where do you live? I live in the US. It's time to update. Look, I just bought this, or picked it up because I already was ready to kind of pre-purchase. So I just picked up Xbox One X, just connected it, and it's time to update. Hopefully it doesn't take forever in a day. So now we're playing the waiting game. Okay, so while we wait, like some of you may know, may not know, but I just got back from BlizzCon, my first actual BlizzCon, which is great. It's crazy, and the initial concept is always, it's always like the longest because you have to so much. You have to set this up, a controller, and you got to set up your internet connection. You got to set up a password and all that good stuff. Okay, update time. More good stuff awaits. It's going to take a few minutes, but it's worth it. The size of the update is around 783 megabytes. Connect time charges may apply. Okay, so I got two options. I can turn it off, or I can start the update. Well, we all know what I'm gonna pick, so. So while that's going on, I can show you my cool goodie bag. This year's goodie bag was a backpack. I can move this around so you guys can see this. So while that's updating, this is the goodie bag, BlizzCon, and then you see these patches here. So these patches, it came with 6 patches, so you get one for each of the Blizzard game, and then all the rest you can buy the booster packs. Yeah, okay, you have it's update right now. It's at 30%. But all the rest of the badges, you buy booster pack, and there's some that you can only get to certain the vendors, which is pretty cool. So you're pretty much like hunting around for these badges, like they're Pokemon or something. And I got one from the GeForce. It's showing black because it's green. The green so GeForce, GTX, Corsair. Where's this? I got a phone call. Hello? What's this? Hello? It's one of those scamming phishing calls or whatever. Alright, so I got one from Corsair, I got one from Asus, Public Gamers, I got a Blizzard Esports, I got a couple other ones that I got that I haven't put on there yet. When you play certain games, so there's other games that you can play that wasn't out yet, or certain characters. So I got one for Diablo. I'll make sure I hit every single one. Diablo, Clickview, Dungeons for WoW. Got one for Overwatch. Even then they had like their own separate stuff. So they had a Dark Moon Fair and games there. So I got one for the Dark Moon Fair. If you're familiar with Dark Moon Fair, if you play World of Warcraft, it's like an event they have throughout. It's a seasonal event. But yeah, I was like nerding out at BlizzCon. It was crazy. It was crazy. Let me see. This is at It's almost done, so it's at 75%. So let me get back to that screen. So okay, we're at almost about 80% with the update, the Xbox One X. And then we can binge back, and then I'll be able to show you, hopefully after this, it'll take me to the UI, and you can see what the Xbox One X interface looks like. And if you're just tuning in, I'm doing unboxing of the Xbox One X. I already did the unboxing. Now I'm doing kind of like the setup things, and this will all be archived, and this will be uploaded to YouTube. All the information is down below, you know. So if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you want to add me on Twitter, or follow me on here, you can see all the archives, my streams, and then all my friends right up here. Ultra Arcade, check them out. Yeah, Gamer Subs, which is, you know, this is a coincidence that I'm wearing a t-shirt today. So I just threw this on and went out the sped within speed limit, which doesn't make sense. But yeah, man, drove up to my GameStop just to pick up my One X and went back home, straight back home. Audio Technicas, you know, these have like the best headphones you can purchase, like you can use in the studio or for all around gaming. These are the ATH M50X. It's like one of the best on the market for years and years. Do your own reviews and research the reviews for yourself. They'll sell these at guitar centers. These are a good pair of headphones. So anyways, Audio Technicas, DX Racer, check them out. They got some good chairs. This is one of them here. I got this one from DreamHack, because usually at the end of the event, they don't want to take all these chairs, all the equipment that they put together, so they end up selling them to the public. And I was able to nab this one for about $200. Actually, this chair is a bit more. When I was gonna buy a different chair, but I kind of got hooked up with a nicer one. So, you know, thank you DX Racer for that. They're okay. Well, this one's okay. It's not as comfortable as my other chair. But if you're thinking about buying a gaming chair, right now it's about to restart. It's going through the verifying update process right now, so I'm still talking to kind of kill time right now while that's doing that. Anyways, back to the gaming chairs. A good office chair will do if you're looking for comfort or whatnot. But if you're considering getting a gaming chair, I would suggest going to the retail stores that has any and sitting in for a while. You know, don't sit down, you know, just pop down and kind of, oh, this feels nice. Sit down, actually sit for about a good 15-30 minutes. You know, while you're there sitting down, just put on your phone to kind of see if it's comfortable for long duration periods. Because, you know, I know some people, they'll just buy a chair, they'll sit down for about a minute or two, and then get up, like, this is the one, they get home, and then after 2 hours it's not comfortable, and you don't want to invest that much money onto something that you kind of regret later on. So it's like driving the car, you know, you gotta test drive that thing. So the Xbox One X was $499, and with tax it came up to $5 some change. Well, it depends on where you're at. So where I'm at, the tax is 8.25%. So for me, where I'm at, it was $541.24 with tax, after taxes. But I already had the minimum deposit for a reserve was $100, so I had over $100 put down, and then I traded in my Xbox One and my PS4 But I had extra consoles, so I traded those in. I got store credit, I got promotion. So promotion for those, you get more towards a trade-in of the Xbox One X. So with the trade-in, I didn't really, and what I had down already, I didn't really have to pay anything out of pocket. So we're almost at 50% verification for the update, and then it's got to apply. You got to apply the update. Any questions? Anyone want to see the box again, or any of the components? Like, maybe compare. So this is the Xbox One S controller, then Xbox One X. Let me flip the view. Alright, so there's two controllers. I gotta get in there, maybe like this. So it's not that much of a difference. It's pretty much the same shell, pretty much, you know, same shell, except this is black and it says Project Scorpio. The back and everything, the bottom is all the same.
Everything about this girl. I knew her favorite color. I knew her favorite food. Yeah.
It's all the same. So almost at 80% for the verification process. You can see it on my TV here. This is the Samsung. This is what, a 40-inch? 40? No, I think this is like a. No, it's like a 30 something. I know it's like a 30 something, 35. Anyways, this is a 4K Samsung TV. Because you can't play 4K movies or games without having a 4K TV. So, and this was my birthday present to myself last year. I got it from Best Buy at a good deal. I think it was $400 some or something at the time. It was like it had a. It was right. It was at. I think it was during Black Friday actually. I think it was a Black Friday that I got it. No, I got it a little bit before Black Friday, but still it was a special promotion for it. I got it like super cheap. Okay, so it has restarted the Xbox One S. That's why it is showing no signal. It had to restart, so now it is back on. Don't turn off or unplug your console. It's kind of sad they had to put that there. And this is so convenient that all I had to do is kind of swap out the console. I didn't have to install, put in another HDMI cable or another power cable, go in the back of my setup and take much longer. So this pulls out. So this is pretty much manual and other stuff. Yeah, it's been at 58% for a while. Yeah, this is the boring part. This is the boring and longest part of the new setup. And it had just restarted, so I'm gonna assume that it hung at 50% was actually a bit more, and now it's restarting to apply the update, finishing applying. And speak of the devil, now it's applying. Actually, I think that was just like the overall process was like 58%, which like the download, verification, and now it's going through the application process now, the applying the update process. have such a mellow background music going on. But this is from, let's see what I'm listening to. This is a lo-fi hip hop slash jazz hop slash chill hop mix. This is a live. No, this is a on YouTube. I didn't want to use anything that was a bit powerful, overbearing, music in the background or an unboxing, whatever. So kind of like a somber feel. Like I want to have some music in the background, but I didn't want any lyrics or anything. Mostly like instrumental. Oh, Warframe. Okay, actually, there's a list. Let me get the list of the enhanced games. Xbox One X. Okay. Enhanced games list. Lo-fi is amazing. Okay, so this is what we'll be getting. Amazing detail, higher performance, steadier frame rates. Then you gotta look for the logos for the games. So the Xbox One Enhanced. So these games will tell you if it's enhanced, if it has 4K Ultra HD and HDR, which is a higher dynamic range. So the featured Xbox One X games are Forza Motorsport 7, Assassin's Creed Origins, Gears of War 4, which I do have. So I do have one of these games. Yes, I do. I gotta double check. Shadow of War, Titanfall 2, Rise of Tomb Raider. Those are like the featured one, I guess. Featured Xbox One X game. There's a whole list here. Yeah, I could drop the link right now. So copy and paste. Okay, yeah. So that's the list, and that's the official Xbox website. So all the enhanced are Plague Tale, A Way Out, Agents of Mayhem, Anthem, Ark, Survival Evolved, which has that HDR, Ashen's Cricket, Assassin's Creed, Origins. So all the ones that's highlighted, that's highlighted green, I wanna assume that they're featured. Crackdown 3 is enhanced. So I'm just gonna read all the green ones. Dead Rising 4, Dishonored 2. Dishonored Death of the Outsider, and we are at 93%. EA Sports FIFA 18, Madden 18, NHL 18, Fallout 4, Final Fantasy 15, I don't have Final Fantasy 15 on Xbox One, I have it on PS4. For Honor, Forza Horizon 3, Forza Motorsport 7, Gears of War 4, Halo 5, I have Halo 5, Halo Wars 2, Life is Strange, Mafia 3, Metro Exodus, Shadow War, Minecraft, NBA 2K18. So these are like the feature one, I guess. So let's go back here. Okay, next you're signing with your Microsoft account. If you already have a gamer tag, use email and password search for your account. And I gotta turn on my controller because they shut off. Yeah, but that link has it. You can read it on your own instead of me. Listen to me kind of read off like all these games. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of games. Right. Email, phone, or Skype. Okay, so maybe. I know, right? Yes. So I'm just doing that because I got to enter my top secret password legally. Can't let nobody see my password. Abracadabra. Okay, sign in security preferences. That's my passkey. Before you sign in, buy things, blah blah blah. No barriers. I have to sign in. See, okay, what it is. Before I sign in. Okay, well, no one comes in here and messes with my stuff, so I'm gonna do no barriers. Okay, how do you want to sign in? Use instant sign in to be ready to play as soon as this Xbox is turned on. Only one person can use instant sign in. Or link the controller you hold into your profile and we'll sign you into this Xbox as soon as the controller is turned on. Only one person can blah 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 blah. I don't know. What should I use? What should I use the okay, what's the difference in instant sign on? As soon as Xbox turned on? Link controller. Link the controller to phone. I think it's as soon as I turn my, I can turn on my Xbox with a controller, and in turn on the Xbox will sign me in. So I think this would be the better route for me. Take speech to the next level. For everyone on this Xbox, we'll listen for "Hey Cortana" through Connect or headset. We'll also enable Cortana for your profile. Once enabled, you can ask questions, set reminders, send messages, and lots more. Plug in Connect or headset and try saying, "Hey Cortana, what can I say?" Get started. Enter text with your voice using Connect or a headset. To let Cortana provide personalized experiences and relevant suggestions, Microsoft collects and uses information including voice input, speech patterns, and other information. You can always change what Cortana remembers in the notebook or turn Cortana off entirely. What would you want to do? For more about the Microsoft privacy policy, visit aka.ms/privacy. Okay. Okay, I don't want to do that right now. I'll do that later. Let's do that later. Xbox Game Pass. Try for free. Okay, continue. No thanks, I already have gold. Okay, so, let me set my time zone. Central time. Just for, I remember we used to change this for season 1 of KI, and season 2 when new characters drop, we used to go and change to the, I forgot what country it was. To get the update sooner. We tried to kind of like the hard force reset or force start the update. It'll be like 9 o'clock here, and we try to force reset in a different time zone just to get to be the first person with a new character. We can start downloading the new character. Get that update. Okay, so instant on. While you're not using Xbox, okay. Choose what to keep up. Choose what to keep update. If you want Xbox, you can automatically keep your console games. I'll keep my console. Okay, let's do that because I'm always connected to the internet. So, wow. Okay, jumpstart your fun. Find how to redeem prepaid. Okay, let's not do that now. Yo, but that sounded sick. Here we go. Okay.
Gigi, I've decided
So,
not to leave this town. Maybe I can stay and find some other nice people who will like me.
It's pretty much your
accept
standard
who I am.
UI. I don't see anything special.
Trusting your spirit, yes, that's exactly.
And it has all the games that you previously had from before, so I don't have to add any new games. But let's see how clear it looks. I don't know if I'll be able to stream in 4K. Why is it showing me the Microsoft Store? I think I've downloaded first. I have to install it first. Okay, so that that's pretty much it. I mean, you gotta see the unboxing. That's the I mean, it's not that. It wasn't that spectacular of an unboxing. It's just, same size as the Xbox One S. Controls the same. Components the same. I mean, it's a newer console, but you know, it's nothing spectacular about the unboxing. The UI is the same. I mean, the interface, you know, like it's nothing's really changed. Input lag. Yeah, that's all I have to thoroughly test. Like this TV is really good for input lag. And if you ever heard of the website displaylag.com, and if you haven't purchased a 4K TV yet and you're trying to see which one's the best for gaming, go here. Go to this website here. It's my buddy Forwood website. Forwood is in Akuma, Maine. It's a top player from Houston. He's now living in California, I believe. I think working at Nvidia, I think. But yeah, Display Lag is his website where there's tons and tons of monitors and TVs tested for this specific reason for gaming. You know, for input lag, you know, display lag, and it's scaled to. It's all rated to. You know, it's like it's very best, good, fair, poor. So I'll tell you. So you already have a model that with the system, which shouldn't let you know where it shouldn't, you know, for as powerful and beefy as it is. But yeah, but in general, you know, I was speaking to whoever else is out there watching the stream / the archive stream or watching this on YouTube after it's uploaded. But you have to have a 4K TV to play the Xbox One X. So if you haven't got one yet and you're kind of on the fence about which one to get, you know, you have your different brands out there. You have Samsung, you have Sony. Those are like the top two brands for TVs. You know, so like Samsung. I'm a bit more biased towards Samsung brand because, you know, they've always had like the better TVs, you know, but then you have the different pixels, you have all that stuff. So do your research first, but if you're looking for gaming specific, the 4K TV, go to displaylag.com. Displaylag.com, and I'm dropping frames. I'm dropping frames like a villain. Okay, so I don't know why that is. Well, no need to see that. So while that's installing, I'm gonna continue to talk a bit because it's pretty much a wrap, you know. So I won't be able to do anything until after, you know, this game finishes download, and then we'll probably stream again later on. But again, you're gonna make an investment on a 4K TV. You're gonna want to get something that's not gonna get you any input and display lag. You don't want to drop $800 on a 4K TV and then, you know, it sucks for gaming. You know, so you don't want that to happen. So I know some Best Buy, some stores allow you to take your console and hook it up to their display units and kind of you can test it, and some don't, you know, so you have to call around. But displaylag.com, you put the model number and it'll pop up, and if it's been already tested, it'll tell you the results, you know, like, you know, this is how many milliseconds it has for the display lag and this and all that. It has all that information on there. So I'm dropping more frames because I'm streaming the Xbox. But hopefully that the archive isn't lagging or whatever, because I see it on my end a little bit. So I'll probably just shut this down to help. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully you stuck around, you know, from the beginning, kind of see the unboxing, and then again the quick hookup. You saw how fast it was to hook up, so it took me like a couple seconds, less than a minute to hook up. You know, just replacing the cables pretty much. Well, not replace cables, replacing the console. You know, it's the same cables and everything. Xbox One S here, and I have Xbox One X hooked up there now instead of this. And I'll probably move this to the well, the living room already has one, so I'll probably just my bedroom. Or maybe if he gets his grades up, I might let my son like borrow it for to play a game or two. Maybe, I don't know. It's like that kid does not take care of things at all. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, you can shoot me on Twitter at USMT_Nintendo. It's my Twitter handle. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to catch the full stream. Hopefully, it is not that bad. I think this frame started to drop as soon as I plugged in or started to download the game. So I think that's what it is. It's the downloading the KI. Wait, oh, what? You don't want me to leave? You have questions, you have more questions. Ask away. This is not the game. Yeah, so you said wait, I'll hold on a bit longer. If you got any questions, hit me up now, because I'm dropping frames because downloading this massive file came. This is 47 gigs.
I just want to go back.
Box again. Once again, Project Scorpio Edition. I know what's so special. I know what's like the Scorpio Edition is supposed to do. I mean, it doesn't grant any wishes. I think everyone that reserved it, like there's like a certain time frame that reserved it from your retailers. They all got the Project Scorpio Edition, and it pretty much is just like I want to guess it just has that on the box, and it has the that on the controller. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Just like the original Xbox One has the Xbox One, you know, the Day One edition. So everyone that had that Day One had that special Xbox, and it said on the box. I think that's the only difference between that and your basic Xbox One X console. That's how they come this weekend. Yeah, for sure. I'm telling you. Okay, so Best Buy, maybe Fry's, but I think what brand? I only use one brand for TVs. Samsung. When it comes to TV, Samsung, because the picture is great for movies. It's not like there's other competition when it comes to like movies. So like Sony has some great ones for movies, but I get Samsung because not only they're great for movies, but also they're better for gaming than Sony televisions, because I don't get the display lag. It's not that bad. They have game mode now where it reduces the display lag, but I've never had much of an issue when I'm playing fighting games. If you don't play much fighting games, then you're fine. You're pretty much good because fighting games and music games are all timing specific. You have certain combos, a certain timing. You learn your timing for these things, and then when you're sending the signal, when you have like the input from the controller can send to the console, signal to the TV. So you have the input lag from the controller to the console. Then you have the display lag from the console to the TV. So a lot of these, when you get to like 30, 35 inches or longer or bigger, the display lag gets a bit worse. So the ideal display lag for fighting games is 2 milliseconds. Display lag, not input lag. That's totally separate. So don't get the two confused. What the hell was that? What did that do? What was that? I didn't do anything.
I took the easy route once.
Okay, that's showing the
It got me
commercial
thinking.
thing.
Fortune.
Vizio's good too. I have a 40-inch Vizio that replaced my Samsung that I had for years and years and years. Like when LCD monitors first came out, LCD TVs first came out,
Back now.
I'm
doing it right.
yeah. So when LCD TVs first became popular and everything, I got a Samsung. It was like beautiful, it was gorgeous. But then after years, these they kind of die out. So I had issue with the picture. It's been so many years. So I replaced it. I needed a replacement, and I got a Vizio. It was like super cheap by then. I paid like almost $2,000 for that Samsung 40-inch, back in the day. And then when it came to replace it, I replaced it with the Vizio 40-inch for like 200 and something. So like it was like a $1,600 difference. And that's of course, over like the course of 8 years, whatever, technology becomes cheaper, components are cheaper, and they make bigger TVs, cheaper components now. So same thing in 4K. 4K TVs are getting cheaper, they're more affordable. But anyways, the refresh rate is good too. But yeah, it's a bit more preference and also performance for me. And that test, I make sure I spend like at least a couple hours at Best Buy or Fry's, looking at TV, looking at colors, messing around with the features. Game mode, PC mode, TV dynamic mode, and man, it's like watching. If you're seeing moving dynamic mode, it's like you're right there, live, watching them film the movie. And I remember when I first seen that with our 60-inch, man, it was glorious. My wife didn't like it. Stacey didn't like it because it was too realistic for her. So we had to switch back to like the standard mode or whatever. But man, it was godlike. Black Friday, it's like a swarm. What I recommend doing is Blackheart Lord, what is up? If you're just tuning in, this is the Xbox One X. Let me get back here. Okay, so this Xbox is the interface for the Xbox One X. Currently, I don't have the games has to be installed or downloaded. So right now, Killer Instinct is installing before I can play. But I already did the unboxing. And I had time to connect the Xbox One X, because this is the Xbox One S that I had connected down here, and it took a couple seconds because you use the same components, same cable and everything, so it's like swap that quick. It's archived. This can be archived, so if you're following it already, you don't have to follow, but I also stream games or whatever stuff too. But as soon as this is done, it's gonna be archived, so you can watch it from the beginning, watch the unboxing. This is the box here, Project Scorpio edition. And this is the controller. This is Project Scorpio. and it's pretty much the only difference, other than some cosmetic changes where the CD tray is a bit further down underneath the lip on the Xbox One X. The USB is on the other side. The eject button's on the other side, and the IR sensor is on the other side. And it's heavier. It's like this is a good, I want to say a good 5 or 7 pounds heavier. I'm probably exaggerating, but it's probably more like 4 to 6 pounds heavier. I shouldn't archive it. Yeah, you can see here. So this is my 4K TV. One of my monitors, one of my 3 monitors. I have my main one here, and my other Samsung monitor. So this is the MX279H monitor. Originally retailed for 400 something. I got this for 2 and some change over almost 2 years ago. But if you go to Display Lag right now, this is one of the top 3 best monitors for gaming. And the other 2 were they're Logitech monitors. But this is 2 milliseconds for display lag fighting games. But you have the new what's this monitor called? I don't own them. I played on them. The new I bought them at Fry's. I bought it at Fry's. And Fry's, listen, if you have a Fry's nearby you, price match. They price match online. They price match Best Buy. So don't be timid about shopping at Fry's and doing price match. They'll price match pretty much anyone. Now, I don't have a 4K monitor yet. This one in front of me is almost 4K, but this is a 4K TV. This is my Samsung 4K TV. We just got watching movies on this is awesome. Then I have one for the main living room. So the main living room, I got a 4K TV for Christmas for the family. So I have my Xbox One S hooked up. I have another Xbox One S for the living room for the family to watch. So we watch movies and everything there in a huge size, I think it's like 65 inch. Okay, things to consider when you're buying a monitor or TV, 4K TV is the size, right? The brand, and what you're using it for gaming or movies. Okay. Size. The reason why I said size is important because size, and you have different costs, but also where you be sitting at with this monitor. You don't want to get a 56 inch 4K TV / monitor and you're sitting up close to that. You have your ideal distance because it's supposed to simulate the sitting distance or viewing distance, from a movie, when you're at the movie. So living room, for example, you have a 65 inches. The ideal seating range is 7 feet or whatever. It's supposed to simulate you're sitting in movie theaters and you're watching the big screen, everything. And if you have your surround sound system, that's a whole other factor. But I plan and I invest in my TV and stuff by those things, by the purpose, what's used for. If I'm gonna have it in the living room, it's gonna be a certain size for everyone to watch. That way, no matter where you're sitting at, it's like you're close enough to see it. You're not too far back. You can get a good picture. If I'm using it for personal use, I don't need a 50 or 40 inch. I'll be good with a 32 inch, monitor TV. 27 inch is good. Even a 23 inch monitor is good, which is the older Asus. The old Evo monitors were 23 inches, which is perfect for gaming, perfect for playing games in. Twitch supports 4K? I think they should, right? It should. I think they. I think Maximilian streams something. I think recently streamed something in 4K or tried to. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't been streaming that much, and I don't stream in 4K. I stream in 1080p and I stream in 720p. But yeah, you make the unboxing. It'll be archived, and if you're still here, down below have my YouTube, and you'll find it there when it's uploaded or when it's exported to YouTube. So, any more questions before I go? Any more questions? Okay, so like the interface, again, we go to the interface. Okay, so pretty much if you have an Xbox One already, this is your interface that you have now. And actually mine was a bit different because I was on the, I had the preview, I had the Xbox preview thing, and it looked a lot different than this before. Everything was on the side, but that changed like last week for some reason. So you got the store here, the entertainment tab here, the community tab here, the mixer for this for streaming, and the home tab here. Cool, no problem. Hey, yo, thanks for sticking around. So, I think I hit all your questions, and this will be archived. So, I have all these different scenes. I have specific scenes for certain things. So, this is what I should do. This is what I should do. I should do this. That's what I'll do. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm repeating myself, I'm kicking a dead horse here, but follow me on Twitter. Everything's down below. You know, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. So.